Hello and welcome to Taiwan News. I'm Nguyen. Now today's headlines. Agreement on the Comprehensive Development Program on Water Supply, Sewage Treatment and Solid Waste Management in communes across Nguyen Province site. Indicators set for Nguyen Province for the year 2014. Nguyen people in the Stradley village. On the 19th of December, East Vietnam Organization and Nguyen Provincial People's Committee signed an agreement on the implementation of the comprehensive project on water supply, sewage and solid waste treatment in several localities across the province. Mr. Dương Ngọc Long, Deputy Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee and Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee, and Mr. Humbert Guillaume, Chief Representative of East Vietnam Organization, witnessed the signing.
EASD Vietnam Organization was founded in 1994, operating primarily in the area of public health improvement, disease prevention, and raising awareness on personal hygiene and environmental sanitation. The current project implemented in Nguyen Province is considered as the biggest comprehensive project on water, sanitation, and communication of EASD Vietnam Organization. The agreement stipulates that EASD Vietnam Organization is committed to assist Nguyen Province with 340,000 euros for the implementation of projects on water, sewage and solid waste management at key Phu and Phan Thu communes in the district to have improved public hygiene. Accordingly, EASD Vietnam Organization, in collaboration with the Center of Water and Environmental Sanitation in Rural Area, conducted a detailed study on the local geography in order to engineer the technical implementation solutions to this project. Meanwhile, the chairman of the Provincial People's Committee appreciated the importance of this project and hopes the project will be implemented in the soonest possible time to contribute to the social development of the province, especially of localities that are in the process of building new rural areas.
With the objective for the year 2014 of focusing on implementing effectively the solutions to foster development in industrial sector, especially in high-tech supporting industry and information technology industry, leading to exceptional improvement in structure modification, implementing effectively the solutions to increase competitiveness, foreign relations and investment extraction in order to facilitate breakthroughs in industrial development, Nguyen Province set the main targets as follows. The economic indicators increased 15%, in which industry construction occupies 24%, services 10%, agriculture, forestry and fishery 4.5%. The gross output for industry handicraft sector to increase by 55%. Export turnover to reach $1 billion an increase of 5.57 times. GDP per capita this year is 35 million Vietnam dongs. The budget balancing revenue, not including the stamp duty for land use rights, to increase by 20% compared to the year 2013. GDP per capita is 35 million Vietnam dongs. The budget balancing revenue, not including the stamp duty for land use rights, to increase by 20% compared to the year 2013. Agriculture, forestry and fishery sector value to increase by 6% compared to 2013, in which production value of livestock to increase by 9%. Seed production stands at 420,000 tons. Production value per hectare of agricultural land stands at 80 million Vietnam dongs per hectare. New forestation area across the province is 5,000 hectares. New tea growing area is 1,600 hectares. Social indicators reduced in CBR by 0.1%. 22,000 new jobs will be created in 2014. Poverty rate to drop to below 9.66%, decreased by 2% versus 2013. The percentage of malnourished children under 5 years old will be decreased to below 15.5%. Environmental indicators sustained the rate of forestation at 50%. The rate of rural residents having access to clean water stands at 82%. Residential area 101 in Tân Quý Commune, Cam Thành Bắc, Cam Lâm District is home to nearly 300 households, most of whom are military officers working for the command of Naval Force. In order to explore more about the inner life of these families, the Thai Nguyen radio and TV correspondent interviewed a family who live in the Spratly, far away from their hometown, Thai Nguyen.
Mr. Nguyen, who previously lived in Tân Long Ward, Thai Nguyen City, became military officer in 1993 and was assigned to work in Thanh Hoa. At that time, his daughter was only 2 years old. Understanding the features of her husband's work, Mrs. Lê Thị Nga decided to move to the south with her family. It was a hard decision she made. At the beginnings, things were more difficult than they had expected. However, everything is becoming very positive for the time being. Their children are attending school, and they are all excellent students at school. On top of that, the family's economic situation has been significantly improved. Although they live 1,500 kilometers far away from their motherland, memories of the place are still fresh in their mind. They are currently trading the products of Thai Nguyen tea, which is one of the things they do to remind themselves of the fatherland. We live in a place where it is almost impossible to do business. My wife moved here because I work away from home, and we want to have a united family. We are always very supportive of each other, not only in spiritual life, but also in working life. And I am very proud that I am a Thai Nguyen. Mrs. Nga has always been a firm support for her husband, Mr. Sơn. She does every logistic work, from being housewife to taking care of the children and general management of the family. After 20 years of living far from the birthplace, they can have reminiscing the memories of the past days when talking to Thai Nguyen people. My kids are just in kindergarten. They know their father works far from home, but in their minds, they always hope that Dad would make them landings when he returns. The kids have always been a great motivation for me and my work. Sometimes I feel homesick, but I try the best that I can to fulfill the task so that my husband focuses on his duty and make contributions to the development of the country. Living and working away from home is a tough nut for any of us, but for the soldiers and family particularly. But the duty to the country is always top priority. Whatever they do, wherever they go, Thai Nguyen is in their heart.
Let's take a look at some other news.
On December the 20th, the first meeting of Thai Nguyen's Province Association of Medium-Sized Livestock Industry was organized. Livestock breeding is one of the key sectors that strengthen the rural agriculture economy. The sector plays an important role in the program New Rural Construction. Thai Nguyen Province Association of the Medium-Sized Livestock Industry, which will go into operation, serving as an organization to protect the legal rights of its members, is an avenue for the members to share, exchange, and learn experience to help livestock farms and enterprises gradually solve difficulties for sustainable livestock development with high-quality products in accordance with social demands. At the meeting, delegates voted 11 members into the executive board of the association.
On the 20th of December at Dong Bum Commune, Thai Nguyen City, the Agricultural Extension Station held a workshop to evaluate models of growing food and medicine. The Agricultural Extension Station held a workshop to evaluate models of growing food and medicine mushrooms in 2013. The cultivation model of oyster white and racy mushroom has been implemented by the station at Dong Bum and Phục Chiu communes, Tục Duyên and Gia Sang Wat since early 2013, with 15 participating households. With the above-mentioned advantages, mushroom growing models will be expanded in Nguyen City to bring about economic. Mushroom growing models will be expanded in Nguyen City to bring about economic efficiency and high income for local farmers. That ends our program today. Thanks for joining us. Goodbye for now and see you next time.